Hello friends, welcome to SK Learning Temple. In today's video, we'll discuss about predicate logic in discrete mathematics. So in previous video, we discussed about the propositional logic. Now in this video, we discuss about predicate logic. Now predicate is a statement that contains variables. That is called predicate variables, and that may be true or false depending on the value of these variables. So predicate is a statement that contains variable, and this statement will be true or false according to the value of these predicate variables. So in propositional statement, a statement is a propositional if it returns either true or false value. But predicate logic not returns true or false value. It will return true or false value if the value of predicate variable depending on the value of the predicate variable. Now for example, let us take an example. Let us assume x plus 1 greater than 0. Now it is not a propositional statement. Why this is not a propositional statement? Because it will not return true or false value unless and until we know the value of x. If we know the value of x, suppose x is equal to minus 1, then minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. If x is equal to minus 1, then it will be x plus 1 will be 0, and 0 greater than 0, it will return false. But if we don't know the value of x, then we cannot say whether it will return true or false. This statement is not a propositional logic. So this statement is not a propositional logic. But if we find the value of x, say if x is equal to 1. So if we find the value of x, say if x is equal to 1, then x plus 1 greater than 0 returns true value. Then x plus 1 is equal to will be 2. X is equal to, if x is equal to 1, then x plus 1 will be 2. 2 greater than 0 will return true value. So x plus 1 greater than 0 is a predicate. It is a predicate. So depending on the value of the variable, here x is a predicate variable, and depending on the value of the predicate variable, it will return true or false value. So if a statement returns true or false value according to the, or depending on the variable, depending on the value of the predicate variable, then this is a predicate logic. So it is a predicate logic actually. X plus 1 greater than 0 is a predicate. So it is a predicate and x is a predicate variable. We can denote the predicate by px. Px is equal to this predicate. X plus 1 greater than 0 is a predicate. Why it is a predicate? Because if we know the value of the variable, then we can say it is true or false. It is the logic of predicate. Now if we take instance of predicate variable x such as p1, so px, instance of px is p1. If we take x is equal to 1, then it will be p1. So p1 is equal to 2 greater than 0. So p1 will be 1 plus 1 greater than 0 is equal to 2 greater than 0. So p1 is a propositional statement. Px is not a propositional statement. Px is a predicate, but p1 is a propositional statement, because we can say whether p1 is true or false, but we cannot say whether px will be true or false. Now in predicate logic, there can be one variable, there can be two variable, three variable, four variable. As for example, px is equal to x plus y is equal to 5. So it is a predicate. It is a predicate. It is also a predicate. It contains two variable, x plus y is equal to 5. Now if we take the value of these two variables, let us suppose x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Then p23 is equal to p23. This will be a propositional statement. This is not a proposition, this is a predicate, but this is a propositional, and this propositional is 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, true. Now if we take x is equal to 2 and y equal to 4, then this will be 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. This predicate is false. Now predicates are quantified. Predicate can be quantified by quantifiers. So quantifiers, we use quantifiers to quantify the predicates. There are two types of quantifier: universal and existential. Now what are those? What are the quantifiers and what we use quantifiers? We'll discuss in our next video. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please press like button. If you want to get more video like that, then don't forget to subscribe this channel.